excuse me.
Oh my gosh, don't do it.
I definitely
thought about it.
There's no way I didn't get my phone wet up there. So, fun little update for everyone. We have leaky doors.
Leaky doors.
In particular, you can kind of see the wearage. Anywho, Mopar's on back order forever.
Really unknown estimated date of return of products.
Yep, so they just canceled our order to replace all of the seals. So now we're on a fishing expedition. Well, Caitlin's really on a fishing expedition. I'm pretty much just a whale watcher over here and enjoying my time. This is
every dealer in the vicinity of Maryland to find each of these pieces of weather stripping.
So far, we found Waldo in Baltimore.
And Salisbury.
The other Waldos elude us.
Yeah. Still missing 2 Waldos. We've got 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5. Yep.
On hold until we hear about this actual big U-shaped boy here. What do we got? Sliding door.
Got sliding door.
We got this guy. We can get this one here. It's the least of our concerns. And we can get the one on the sliding door. That one's a big concern as well. So yeah. Anywho, we're on hold.
Yes. So there was one I was getting for the sliding door. My name's Caitlin Atkins.
Yeah, what's Caitlin? Kathleen?
Caitlin, yep.
Yeah, Caitlin. Yeah, I got both of them.
You got both of them.
The
Cool.
one you talked to with the other gentleman and the one I got, yep.
Sweet baby
Awesome.
Jesus.
All right, so I will come to pick up both of them tomorrow.
What time?
Okay.
What time do you open?
What time is yours? Do you open?
What's that?
What time do you guys open tomorrow?
Yeah, 7 o'clock.
Oh,
7
damn.
o'clock. Okay. And how much is the second one that you just found for me?
I'm in the process of working this video, and I recognize that we did not have a great explanation for what it is you're about to see. I do want to show you what we did prior to receiving the weather stripping. You're going to see a few pictures of some of these rear cargo door latches. You know, it turns out you don't need to just go and replace all these weather stripping pieces right off the bat. There's some other options you have available. So the first one we went with was adjusting these door latches. You'll see pictures of 3 of the 4 of those door latches that are on the rear doors. You'll see the 4th one that's in the middle of the door a little bit later in the video, but right here we have the 2 upper door latches. One is on the driver side cargo door, one's on the passenger side cargo door, and then you see the bottom latch, which connects to the driver side cargo door. And like I said, there's a 4th. This bottom one was also missing this little rubber bumper, which you see up here on the top left, this little black bumper. Presumably got knocked off during its days as a moving van, so we just snagged a little baby door bumper, rubber foot thing, not even sure what the heck you want to call it, and a little bolt and nut, and threw it in here. It took us a few minutes, but we finally got there after a little bit of a battle. And then the next thing you're going to see is us pulling off that bottom center latch, cleaning it out. There's a little corrosion under there. There's a lot of dirt, grime from over the years. But most importantly, we actually found a bunch of metal shavings from when we had cut out the rear windows. So that was a little bit concerning for us. So we decided, let's take everything off the bottom, clean it all out, get all these metal shavings out of here, try to reduce the opportunity for rust to develop, and then we hit everything with some white Rust-Oleum.
That'll do it, right, like that.
Gentle breeze.
Gentle. Oh, that's nasty. Looks like an anthill, but it's just sand. We want to do the same thing over here, except that there is a chunk of metal in there.
I don't know how they got that on.
I can't get this to focus on it.
There's metal in there.
It's weird. Can't really tell, but there's a metal chunk in there. So we can get that in that.
Getting in there with this angle. Oh yeah, she's getting loose. I'm definitely gonna keep all of this audio in here. Oh, background music stop.
This light on your face gives you a beautiful glow.
Oh.
Like a bronze god.
I chalk it up to a healthy diet, good consistent exercise, just a little walk every now and then, nothing crazy. All right, show me.
Whoa! That's amazing how much that made a difference. I mean, the bottom is still not perfect, but the top is way better.
Oh yeah, you can see, I can see my fingers through up here.
I know. It's that weather stripping is bad.
It's this one, yeah, this top guy.
We have that one right now.
That's what I need to get done.
That's why I think that top one and this one have to get new. So, the situation today is that our doors have been leaking since we got the van. So these vans are known for these leaks. They have those holes on the ground. Those are there as a drainage system so that any water that comes into the van, it will collect in those bottom holes on the sides and drain out underneath of the van. These aren't vans to be lived in, they're working vans, right? But if we're gonna have a floor and a bed and all of our stuff in here, we don't want the van to leak. It's something that we've known about and we haven't really known the extent of it. So we had put in the paper template on the floor and it had been sitting in here for probably a month while we were up in New York. So it had a few chances to get rained on, the van did, and it was pretty big. It was a lot of water. So we decided we had to address it now versus later because we don't want to get much further in the build and have our floor get ruined from water damage or anything else. So we're addressing it now. Chose to buy as many weather strips as we can, even though not all of them need to be replaced, but they are all on back order. You can't order them wholesale from the dealer. So we had to call many dealers in our area and piece together all of our different weather strip options. So now we have them so that when we do need them, we've already got them. We don't have to figure out and find and source them. So today we just did a water test, which initially I was going to have done through the dealer, but we decided we could handle it ourselves. So we got ourselves a hose and went to town. And it was leaking exactly where we said it was, because you can see the sunshine through the gap. So we knew it was going to leak through there, and it looks like that's the only spot that is leaking. So a couple days ago, if you haven't already seen, we did the minor adjustments with all of the latches. That piece, the piece on the door over there, you can't see it from here, but we did a minor adjustments with all those latches, and we got the doors a lot tighter, and then we did the water test. Now we're gonna try to replace some of the weather strips that we know need replaced, and we'll do another water test and see how we look. Yeah, there's our problems. Okay. All of this looks fine. The windows look fine. That is problematic. Okay, we can stop now. Stop. No, it's right now we have a puddle in here, so it's kind of hard to tell, but it didn't look like anything was coming in from underneath. It's literally just pouring in like a waterfall right here. Like through this, yeah, which is like you can see
the gap.
The light through there.
If you look, just come straight underneath.
Yeah, you can see a giant gap. So therein lies our problem, which is what we said from the beginning. So
look at that. So here we are today. Oh shit! We'll have to pop all of these out later. We found our number one culprit. Okay. We have a snake.
it's a large snake. So this is the top.
Well, that's the bottom.
Oh, this is the bottom corner.
That's the bottom inside corner. But outside corner technically. That's the bottom door jam.
Can you tell which one's the old one and which one's the new one? Stuff coming out.
Yeah, love it.
Oh, this is full of water.
Full of H2O. Oh, you should come down from there so that waterfall that's in the middle there doesn't rain on you. And get the new one on you. But okay, not too bad, not too bad. Cheers. Move on.
Okay.
All right, I want you to see, I want you to assess the damage with me here. Straight line from point A to point B. There we go, finally got focused. That's not a straight line. So, probably one of the culprits, additional to the bungled weather stripping. So So we're gonna try to fix that. This works. Doesn't break. Nothing more than it's already done.
I mean, luckily it's not a huge bend to make. That looks better already.
Look at that.
Gorgeous. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Much nicer.
So, this weather stripping that was supposed to be made for this van was like 2 inches too long, 3 inches, 2.5. Basically, this whole chunk needs to get cut out, and we're gonna have to seam this bottom piece to the top piece because it didn't fit. It's completely in everywhere else. Fitting beautifully. And then we had a giant bubble over here. So, this is what we're doing. Do you want me to hold this bottom?
Yeah.
There we go. It was this many too long. Wow. Like a glove. There is a chance that water will leak through this section, but at least it's at the bottom and will swiftly evacuate again, ideally.
I don't know if this exterior bead is going to create a problem for us.
Well, we certainly shouldn't close the doors anytime soon.
No, we need to look at the dry.
Should I flatten this bead?
Yeah, do we have a... It's fine too.
Good enough to me.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Basically, the lip where this piece of the door and this
Right.
piece, when it's closed, this technically overlaps it, but there's enough of a gap between this weather stripping and the door that the water can still get in. So we just took an extra piece of weather stripping and we put it on this little lip of the door, and basically it fills that gap. So hopefully rain won't come in anymore. We'll find out today.
Alright, so we've replaced the weather stripping on the back doors. We know there's a little bit of a leak coming in a sliding door. We bought some weather stripping for the door, but doing a little bit more research, we've come to see that there's a tends to be another reason for a leak in the sliding door area. Caitlin had the opportunity to take a look during a rainstorm late last week or the week before. I could tell that this wasn't coming in from inside the door, it's coming in from this little crack majigger here on the roof. As you can see, it's kind of like here, runs down as part of the joint that runs across the inside. Apparently, it's a common issue. So we're gonna clean, we're gonna caulk, and hopefully we're gonna stop the leak. Oh, that's perfect. Ooh, careful. My shoes are right there, watch out. Yeah. Flip-flops on the old ladder, not the safest bet. Remember, safety first. It's funny, I'm up here cleaning the roof again after you probably already watched me spend the afternoon on top with the scrub brush, but here we are. You can see too, it's like the weld bead ends right there. Though we're using some Sikaflex 505 of. I don't know what the of stands for. It's UV, yeah. It's meant for rooftops, meant for sunlight exposure. High performance exterior grade sealant and adhesive. Just gonna put a little dab on top here. Sounds like neighbors across the way are either in an episode of Fast and the Furious or they're seeing, I think they're doing burnouts. Who could do the biggest? You do the best burnout. That'll show you that I'm cooler than you. Can't lie, definitely thought that I was when I did it myself. Oh, we might have done. Yes, I would. That's how you know I'm getting old. Responsibilities. Thanks, parentals, for teaching me that I need to take care of my things, because, well, they're expensive. All right. Think we're done. Not the sloppiest, but not the prettiest. I don't know if you can hear that noise. That creakiness. We never adjusted the doors after putting the new weather stripping on. And it's the first time we've driven it since we've put the new weather stripping on, and we are now realizing we're gonna need to make some adjustments.